One day your business is running smoothly, payments flowing in, ads scaling, and the next day, boom, your merchant account is terminated, funds frozen, payouts held, business stuck. If you've ever used platforms like Stripe or PayPal, you already know this risk is real. Today, I'm breaking down exactly how you can avoid merchant account termination. Not theory, but real-world insights. Let's start with the truth. Payment processors don't randomly terminate accounts. They operate on risk models. And your business is constantly being scored. You might think you're doing great, but from a processor's perspective, you could be a liability. The first red flag is high chargebacks. When too many customers dispute transactions, the processor sees you as a financial risk they can't afford. Next, sudden volume spikes. Going from 10K a month to 100K overnight sounds like success, but to a risk model, it looks like potential fraud. Then there's your industry risk category. Some niches naturally have higher failure rates, and processors watch these sectors with extra scrutiny. Compliance violations are another silent killer. If your terms of service or privacy policies don't match the processor's requirements, you're on thin ice. Finally, customer complaints. If your support is slow and customers start going straight to the bank instead of you, your account's days are numbered. Understanding these factors is step one. But how do you actually protect yourself? Let's look at the proactive strategies you need to implement. You must implement active monitoring. Use tools that alert you to chargeback threats before they become disputes, allowing you to refund and resolve. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Diversifying your payment processors ensures that if one account is flagged, your entire revenue stream doesn't dry up. Scale safely. If you're expecting a huge sales day, talk to your account manager. Transparency with your processor can prevent automated shutdowns. Building a relationship with your payment provider is about transparency. Be honest about your business model and your fulfillment times. To recap, monitor your chargebacks, diversify your processors, scale gradually, and maintain strict compliance. These are your shields. Protecting your merchant account is protecting your livelihood. Start implementing these steps today to keep your business running smoothly. One day your business is running smoothly, payments flowing in, ads scaling, and the next day, boom, your merchant account is terminated, funds frozen, payouts held, business stuck. If you've ever used platforms like Stripe or PayPal, you already know this risk is real. Today, I'm breaking down exactly how you can avoid merchant account termination. Not theory, but real-world insights. Let's start with the truth. Payment processors don't randomly terminate accounts. They operate on risk models, and your business is constantly being scored. You might think you're doing great, but from a processor's perspective, you could be a liability. The biggest mistake? Scaling revenue without scaling compliance. You go from 2K a month to 20K a day. Sounds amazing, right? But to your processor, that's a red flag. Processors hate unpredictability more than anything else. Now let's talk about the silent killer, chargebacks. This is the fastest way to get your account terminated. Even a 1% ratio can put you in danger. You're not just running a business, you're managing customer perception at scale. First, there's friendly fraud. This is when customers dispute a charge they actually authorized, often due to confusion or buyer's remorse. Then there's product mismatch. If what they see in your ads isn't what arrives at their door, a chargeback is almost guaranteed. Delivery delays are another major trigger. In the age of instant gratification, slow shipping leads straight to the dispute button. And finally, poor support. If your customers can't reach you to solve a problem, they'll reach out to their bank instead. Here's a pro tip. Fix your back end before scaling your front end. Ensure your fulfillment and support can handle the heat. You must implement active monitoring. Use tools that alert you to chargeback threats before they become disputes. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Diversifying your payment processors ensures your revenue stream stays protected. To recap, monitor your chargebacks, diversify your processors, scale gradually, and maintain strict compliance. These are your shields. Protecting your merchant account is protecting your livelihood. Start implementing these steps today to keep your business running smoothly.
Welcome. Today we're covering 2 payment essentials, website compliance and understanding your risk profile. If your website isn't compliant, you're at risk. Processors audit your entire funnel to ensure transparency and trust. They look for clear refund policies, accurate contact details, and a consistent business identity across your entire site. Every merchant falls into a risk category. This determines your processing rates and which banking partners will work with you. High-risk sectors like supplements or Forex need specialized setups. Generic processors might shut you down without warning. Choose a partner that understands your industry to ensure long-term stability. Welcome. Today we're covering 3 pillars of payment stability: compliance, risk profiles, and smart structuring. Website compliance is your first line of defense. Processors audit your entire funnel to ensure transparency and trust. Every merchant falls into a risk category: low, medium, or high. This determines your rates and which banks will work with you. High-risk sectors like supplements or Forex need specialized setups. Generic processors might shut you down without warning. Smart structuring means building redundancy. Don't rely on one processor. Use geographic diversification and multiple MIDs. This isn't gaming the system, it's protecting your business from sudden interruptions. Spread your volume to stay online. Stay compliant, know your risk, and structure for longevity. Thanks for watching, and protect your payments.
For high-growth businesses, success brings a hidden paradox. The faster you scale, the higher the risk of your payment infrastructure collapsing. To protect your revenue, you must master the art of merchant survival. Nothing is more devastating than a sudden merchant account termination. It's the silent killer of growth, freezing your funds and disrupting your cash flow without warning. To understand how to stay safe, you have to understand the bank's perspective. Payment processors are creditors. To them, every transaction carries a financial risk of reversal. Termination is a reactive move to perceived instability. The most common trigger is the 1% rule. Most standard processors have a hard threshold. If your chargeback ratio crosses 1%, even briefly, their automated risk algorithms will likely trigger an immediate freeze on your funds.
The best way to prevent a suspicious activity flag is proactive communication. Inform your processor of upcoming marketing campaigns or seasonal peaks before they happen. Transparency prevents automated freezes when volume spikes.
Ironically, rapid growth can also be a red flag. Sudden spikes in transaction volume without prior notification look like bust-out fraud to a bank. Scaling safely requires constant communication with your processor. If you're terminated for cause, you risk being added to the match list. This is the industry-wide blacklist that effectively bans you from opening a standard merchant account for 5 years, forcing you into expensive, high-risk alternatives. Relying on a single provider is a significant point of failure. High-growth businesses should implement a multi-acquiring strategy, maintaining at least 2 accounts to load balance volume and provide an immediate fallback. Enroll in alert programs like Verify and Ethoca. These give you a 72-hour window to issue a refund before a dispute becomes an official chargeback, keeping your merchant record clean during periods of high activity. Security isn't a one-time setup. With the transition to PCI DSS version 4, requirements for multi-factor authentication and logging have become stricter. Maintaining 100% compliance is a non-negotiable safeguard. Here's your survival checklist. First, keep your chargebacks strictly below 0.8%. Second, scale your volume gradually to avoid automated flags. And third, maintain strong, proactive customer support to stop disputes before they happen. Use clear billing descriptors that your customers recognize instantly. Monitor your disputes daily using specialized alerts, and most importantly, work with the right payment partner who understands your specific industry risk. Merchant termination isn't bad luck, it's preventable. If you want to scale safely, you need strategy, structure, and the right partners. Because in payments, survival is not optional, it's engineered.
Great.